Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna jump on the hype train and play one of the scenarios of this new and great game called Frostpunk. It's been nearly a week since it got out and I've been playing it, and it's an amazing game. It's quite fast paced. The scenarios are fairly short, so you can sit down and play it in one afternoon or two at most. So it's a quite enjoyable game with a lot of details, and it's a game where you can't rest. You have to be always on the watch for new things, and you're running constantly against the clock. But let's get started and let's go select scenarios. Okay. There's been a lot of new videos about A New Home, which is the main story, but there's two other scenarios, which is the Ark, in which you have to protect 4 arks with seeds from plants around the world, and the Refugees. It's a game where you get to a generator and people starts coming and coming and coming to the generator in hope of saving themselves. So today we're gonna go for the Arks and we're gonna start it. As the brightest minds of Oxford and Cambridge, we have been sent to save priceless seeds and plant specimens for the eternal winter. Do we have what it takes to keep the seedlings ark safe? So let's get started with the Arks. So here we are, the seedlings arks. We've been chosen to safeguard a priceless treasure, the seeds and seedlings of plants from all over the world. They've been deposited in seedling arks to stop them from freezing, but it falls to us to build the city to protect these precious buildings until the winter ends, however long that may be. The only way to do this is with automatons. We'll ensure the green earth is reborn, even if we aren't there to witness it. So let's get to work, everyone. And we're gonna jump this. Factory plans. We've reached the generator side, and the seedlings are safe stored in the seedling arks. We were supposed to deploy automatons to make sure the city can run itself no matter the weather, but the transport carrying the factory plants was lost in a blizzard. We need to build a beacon and send the team to search for it. So we're in a race against time, and we start with an automaton and the seedling arks. Preserve the seedlings. We must ensure the seedlings. Okay, yet again, yes, we're gonna preserve it so they don't freeze. All the seedlings and many of the tropical seeds are very sensitive to the cold. If the temperature in any seedling ark falls below chilly for too long, its precious content will be irreversibly damaged. Okay, let's protect them. So we start with an automaton, which we're gonna send to get coal, and 45 engineerings, which are gonna start manual labor to get wood. Just wood and some steel, and we're gonna send them to work fast. So let's start our city, and we're gonna need houses. Yes, just about enough houses and a medical facility, so we can treat people who get sick. Okay, we're gonna go a bit upwards. Let's get this ready to start the generator. Nighttime, okay. And we fire to the generator. Tents are being built, and people are getting happy, or this content's getting low. So for this game we're gonna go first for emergency shifts, And then we're gonna go for extended shifts. We have to keep them working so we can get as much as automatons as we can. And let's sign it. Stop pestering and bugging. Okay, we're gonna need people here. So how are we going here and here? We're gonna take engineering's here. Next, we need a workshop so we can start investigating and getting new technologies, and we also need to transform raw food into food rations. So we need a cookhouse. We've got the people. Okay, keep working, automaton. Keep working. And we're gonna go for a sawmill. First and most, the sawmill. So we have two people already sick. And they're the workers of the cookhouse. Quite convenient. Let's get this going faster. Okay, gather that steel. They're almost done. Okay, it's not done yet. And the first investigation, the sawmill, it's ready. So first we're gonna go for the beacon. The beacon is next. And we need to start the first sawmill to get it going. It's gonna be right here. Let's get this quickly moving. New law. Let's go. We can have extended shifts and make these buggers work more. So we have now the extended shifts. People can work more, and we're gonna do it here in the workshop. They're gonna have extended shifts, and we're doing the beacon, and there we're gonna get drawing boards so we can have a hothouse, so we can get food. There are no hunting parties in this mode, so we have to get some hothouses to get food. It's nighttime. Let's go quickly. Workers here. There are workers here. Okay, let's get workers here. And what else can we build? Resources, depolators, food, resources, and technology. Okay, nothing else to build. Okay, let's get working. Okay, beacon's ready. No. Here, so let's place the beacon already. We have 20 workers at our disposal, so let's go upgrade this and go afterwards for the hothouses. Let's get this going fast. Okay, new law. Fighting arena. Let's get this so we can afterwards go for beacon wheel built. Okay, we can now send teams to the outer world. We have to find some steam cores. The seedling arcs, a storm on the horizon. Captain, With the beacon operational, we can clearly see the storm approaching from the south. It's still some distance away, but we'd better keep an eye on it and make sure we set up the infrastructure needed to hit the Arks before it hits. Okay, I see. Let's go see the storm. Okay, here we can see the storm. It's a huge mama jama who's coming towards us. So we have to hurry up. We have our time counted. It's 24 days before the storm reaches us, so we need to start moving fast. So we're sending some scouts over there, and we need to build a fighting arena. So here, fighting arena. We're missing wood. Let's speed things up a little. Okay. There you can get it to influence the 5/10ths, almost the 5/10ths. We're gonna put it here, and it's done with them. So still gathering. Technology, fighting arena build, hope rises, yes. Don't lose hope, we're going to survive. Okay, slow down. And now we can make the hothouse to get more food. So we're gonna start investigating. We can pass a law. We can't pass a law just yet. So we'll have to wait approximately a day and 4 hours. And we have 15 unemployed. And the automatons isn't working. Go get coal now. We're gonna freeze to death. Yes, go for that coal. We don't want to freeze to death. So right now we can make, we have the engineerings, so I'm gonna go for another workshop so we can make our investigations quicker. And we're gonna skip the nighttime. Temperature is gonna drop on the next morning. Let's hope we're ready for the first drop in temperature. 5 a.m. and they're there. Explore steam cores and steel. Abandoned supplies. Our supplies are covered in snow and ice. They seem undamaged, but we'll have to dig them out to be sure. Okay, explore. Abandoned supplies, recovered treasure. We spent hours hacking in the ice to free our supplies, but we did it. We've forced to abandon them once. Doing it again would be unforgivable. So we've discovered the broken automaton and the industrial ruins, and we have to keep moving fast before that storm reaches us. And go to the broken automaton. Let's go. How are we doing for wood? Not enough wood yet. Okay, that's the first drop in temperature, minus 30 Celsius. Okay, we have enough wood. Another workshop. There. Let's get it built. So right now we have 15 engineerings, which aren't doing anything. Okay, hothouse is being researched. Okay, so let's slow down. First, working hours. We're gonna make them work from 6 to 20 hours. And just to get the investigations up and running. So right now we need for wood and coal. Okay, wood, we're gonna go with wool drill. It extracts a lot more wood than the sawmills, and the quantity that it can extract, it's bigger. It's drill that goes on the wall, and by some magical way they can undig wood from the walls of the canyon. I don't know how they do that, but it extracts more wood than the sawmill, and the sawmill, it's limited to its area of influence, and if there are no trees near, it can't extract wood, and it'll stop working, and you'll have to build another one in another place. So wool drill or steam work? Let's go for steel work. We're getting short on steel. Okay. So now we can make a hot house over there. It uses a steam core. We need more of those. Yes, I know. Word of advice. Steam core. We have just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technologies. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope that our scouts find them during their expeditions. So we have to exploit our scouts and search far and wide to get these steam cores. Okay. Let's speed things up. Yeah, okay. There.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Okay, working. And what's this? The seedlings are. The seedlings are might freeze, Captain. In a few days, the temperature will drop. Our seedling arks will be in danger. We have to keep them warm with heaters, our steam hubs. Okay, so right now we're gonna wait till the steelworks is ready, and we're gonna go with the heaters. It's 10 wood, so it's cheap. Yes, we're gonna go with heaters. Lost, we can pass any. Scouts, they're almost there. Okay, they've reached. Broken automaton, malfunction repaired. This automaton was left when it broke down. Thankfully, we've managed to dig it out and fix it. We can now send this full operational automaton to the city. Okay, send it. Send it. We need the workers. We need help. Lost dreadnought. I think find the factory plans. Okay, let's hope the factory plans are there. The automaton is gonna be here in a day and 11 hours. And okay. Meanwhile, the steelworks are ready. So let's go with the heaters. Blah 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 blah. So let's build the first steel work over there. We need the road to get there, and we have not enough wood to build it, and we'll have to wait for the night to get wood. Someone just got sick. Go to the infirmary. What is it? The medical post. Okay, it's 5 a.m. You'll have to work double. Okay, the scouts have reached the lost dreadnought, and our expedition main vehicle left hopelessly wedged in a crevice. Exploring it will be difficult, but we have to find the factory plans that are on board. Okay, explore. the factory plans. We rappelled down into the crevice, listening to the ominous sounds of the ice cracking under the weight of the steel behemoth. After an hour or so of searching, we find the document safe and retrieve the factory plans. We must get them to the city as fast as possible. The weather is getting worse by the minute, and we need automatons to secure the city and the seedling arks before the storm hits. Okay, it's amazing this dreadnought, the size it must have had, and the power it needed to move. Okay, let's go back. So for this episode, we're gonna bring the factory plants to the city and we'll stop. Okay, the people found out we have the factory plants and now hope is rising, which is good for us. But we have to hurry and get that factory up and running, so we'll go for the factory for this episode. And yeah, the factory. Let's go with the factory. Build the roads. We have no workers. We need more workers. You work from 6 to 20. Yes. Also, you work from 6 to 20. And the cold is coming. Listen to House Stark, everybody. Winter's coming. Okay, heaters ready. And more scouts or coal mining. Let's go with the bunkhouses. Temperatures dropping and people are gonna freeze to death if we don't keep them warm. Food's already moving out. It's chilly and we have heaters. And here, how are you? Okay, let's go watch the map. Oh, they're warm and comfy. The arcs are chilly, so we're still in range. The seedlings are safe. Our scouts are reaching in about 15 hours, and we have to speed things up. Yes, more wood, more. We can pass a law now. So we can go for a public house, but as of now, we have not enough workers. We need the broken automaton to get here, and to build the factory. So no can do. No public house yet, but we can go with corpse disposal. Yes, dispose of them.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
I know you don't like it. You'd rather have a cemetery, but no, we're gonna go with a snow pit. Okay, bunkhouse is ready. Let's search for the next. Heaters no. Scouts resources. Okay, coal mining. We're gonna need a lot of resources very quickly, so let's get those investigations ready. Let's speed things up. Do I have to build anything? Okay, we can build bunkhouses. Just one? Oh, right, there's no steel. Bugger, and you finished your coals. No pit established. Okay, let's bring the automaton here. We need steel. We need the automaton to get here. It's due for 3 hours, and our scouts are about. They've arrived. 4 steam cores. Good. With this much resources, we can build an automaton immediately. So we're receiving an automaton and we're building an automaton, and let's hope for the best. You're the best around. Oh! The automaton's here, the factory's being built, so let our scouts start searching around. We need to move quickly. the ceilings are in danger. So as you can see, temperatures dropping right now, and we'll have to start using the heaters here. Okay, there you are. And the automaton that's just come to the city is gonna be there, and we don't have workers. Okay, no. First of all, the automaton's not going for the steel, he's going for the wood. Now we have workers, so we're gonna have one automaton being built here, and we're gonna go for organ transplantation, so I can continue contributing. Okay, what it does is that this law helps to accelerate healing, so the sick recover faster, so we're gonna go for that. We need all able bodies, and right now I think we're doing pretty great with our timetable. We have 21 days left before the storm reaches. We're building our first automaton, and the city is just taking shape. So right now we're gonna stop the game here, but we're gonna continue in the next episode. We're gonna build more automatons, start searching around the city to get more steam cores and see what's happening before the storm reaches. So yeah, it's gonna be quite an interesting episode. The next one, also this week on Thursday I think, comes out the new game of Total War series, Thrones of Britannia, which has me very excited. It's a game that I've been waiting for, and they had to move the launching date to later. It was due to April, but they moved it to May. Let's hope it's a great game, and I hope I can make a gameplay about it soon after it's released this week. And we'll see you next time, guys, with another episode of Frostpunk.